Well, hello YouTube. This is Laz here, and what am I doing today? I am changing my fuel tank. I'm putting this metal fuel tank, and I'm taking my old plastic one off. It's nice and clean. Where's the camera? Nice and clean inside. I like it. Put some fuel in it to see if this thing leaked down here, but it's okay. And I painted it purple. Why? Because my paper say the bike is purple, so I just painted it purple. I put 2 coats of this under primer thingy, which doesn't let rust get to it, and I just painted it purple, and it looks fantastic. So let's see, where am I? What I have to do first, I have to get to the carburetor, disconnect the hose line first of all, take these bolts off, take the seat off, so this fuel tank can come out. I've already taken the fuel out. I've taken the float out, the gaugey thing, and you can see how it leaks around here, and all the fuel came from here, and it messed my paint job, and I had to clean it every now and then. So put you on the tripod and I'll get started. Okay, now I got you on the tripod. I put this headlamp. I mean, this is very useful. So let's get to it. The hat to fall. So what I do first, what you must do first, take off this, and I have to say that I've changed the carburetor. I'm not wearing the closet carburetor. All my electronical thingies have stuffed up. So my electrical choke had stuffed up. I changed it. No, actually, yeah, my electrical choke had stuffed up. So I changed it, and the electrical fuel on off thingy stuffed up. So instead of getting a new one or a used one, which was you didn't know if it was going to be fine or not. What do we have here? So I take the air filter off. If I get the other thingy-majoozer, I'll take this thing off as well. I'll place it in there. Okay, screwdriver. I got it. There's the other one. This is going to be fine. When you have it a long time to take all these things off, it's a bit weirdish. Come on. Take that off. So I can get to the hose line. Take the air filter off. I've got my own air filter, and plus because I've got an SIP exhaust pipe, I couldn't use the air system that it has, and I had to make this one. Gets very dusty, so every now and then I have to blow this out. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm wearing the PX model carburetor, but as you see, let's zoom down here, lights on. I still got this gauge thing. I still got, what do you call it? This thing that turns the fuel on and off from the Goza model. This is off the Goza, but the carburetor is off the PX, so I won't have any fuel leaking. This thing stuffed up, my electrical choke stuffed up, so this was much cheaper, 60 euros. You get a new carburetor and just throw it on. The main jet I had to change because I'm wearing a different exhaust pipe, and the bike works fine. And I made this for me choke. That was an easy do. So what I'm going to do, take this off, pull it out, and undo these bolts, so we can take the fuel tank off. Okay, so I took off the seat. Okay, I took off all these bolts so the fuel tank is loose, and I took off my back rack because all the steel bars come up to here and you actually couldn't play around with that thing. I disconnected all of this. My fuel hose is here. Now all I have to do is now slowly lift this up, push this a little bit forward. Where are you? Where are you? Push it a little bit forward so I can pull out the fuel tank. Set you guys here. Don't go anywhere. And I'll start playing around and start pulling this thing out. Okay. There's a tricky part. I pull this. I don't need this no more. This is the. I pull out. Anyway, I know what I can do. Mr. Chop Chop. Yep, done. That's the breather for the fuel tank, the new model. The cap itself has a hole and breathes out of that, so it won't need this. And yes, this thing did work. I hit this part. Ooh, I have to push from here. This is the fun part. There are you. All the gunky stuff over here. So I took off the cover for the cylinder head as well, so I can get my hands right behind. That's how I'm pushing it. And you should slowly come up. That's it. It's free. Now it's got a little bit of fuel in it. That sucks. Just a little bit, not too much. Push it with this thing. The fuel one is fine. It's nice and soft. I put it on about a year, maybe 2 years ago. It's coming out, and I've got fuel pouring all over it. It's that little film of fuel which is left in the fuel tank. You really can't get it out, and that is what pisses me off. But aha, I am back. I am back. If I put maybe a nut in it, it's a bit better. Got my Kleenex and slowly feed it through the hole. I'm taking forever, guys. I expect it to be a bit more easier. And up it comes. Come on, a little bit more. My fuel tank is out, and you can actually see how it's puffed up on this side, and this side is all deformed. Mr. Fuel Tank, where are you? Is out. And I have to clean this out a bit. Alright. Mr. Gooey. So you can actually see that the bike, once upon a time in its life, was red. I'll give you a quick peek. Look, it was red. I've taken out the air filter from here. I'm thinking about doing a box under it so I can actually put stuff from the back, maybe put my tools and use the box, the old air filter as a tool kit or a tool set, so I can use all the space I want. And yes, the oil mix is missing. I've taken it out because I can take this off now. I put oil in the fuel itself. So I'm going to get my fuel tank and start putting it together, and I'll continue from there on. Okay. I've got let me take this off. I got this all passed on. The fuel line is nice and soft, so it can last me another 3-4 years. It's very soft, tight, clean, and I'm gonna pass it through. I counted the hose line. I thought it was about 50 to 55 centimeters, but it's actually 45. So 45 centimeters for a causer, and it does leave you room to play around with the hose itself when you want to pass it through here. Well, that's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. So I start putting this thing on backwards. Where's the whole light? Aha, there you are. So it goes like that. Where are you? This is the tricky part. I don't want to scratch the fuel tank either, nor drop it. Yeah, I'm having a hard time actually lining it up. What is that thing? A piece of what? Can't see. Where are you? There's my rag. My rag. Okay, I turned it upways. So the line that this thing goes through here, that goes over here. Oh. Yes, is that it? More or less. And just drop it. This is the frustrating bit. Frustrating. You have to push it and line it up. Push it and line it up. You can't really grab it from this section. Or maybe I can. Oh, here we go. Yep. This helps. And that goes like that. Under the wiring over there. I'm impressed. I'm a genius. Feed it through. Okay. Now I've got to do this thing in here. It's the tricky part. What do you know? It's on. Okay. And pull the line. And I've got a hole here. Where are you? Yes. That is good. Yes. That goes like that around. Because I took out these holes over here, I can see the fuel line right there. Oh, how interesting. Nope, too short. The bigger one, where are they? Right. Oh, that's still small. Now that's a long screwdriver. Okay. What was that? Oh, that's the choke. Okay, I can yank it from here. Yep. That helps. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Now another tricky bit is passing these holes through this hole over here. Yeah, that's the tricky bit. Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys for a sec. It might take me forever. How can I do it like that, like this? I can't get my hands in. Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys for a sec and figure this out. Okay, that was fairly quick and fairly easy. All I had to do is, okay, where's the torch here? There we go. What I did was, I just lined it up and it went straight through. What I was talking about, being able to see. Can you see it? Can I line it up, the camera? Where's the camera? Yep. See? You can see the hose line where the fuel tank is, and there's no leaks. Actually, I did put any fuel in it. I tested it before, so I wouldn't have to rip it off again. Yeah, and all I have to do now is pass this back on. There we go. Pass that back on and slowly assemble everything backwards, which is fairly easy. it was a much easier fit from there. Where are you? From that, can you see that? Right there. It went fairly easy. Once I used the knippets, it went through. I tugged it. I pushed it through here, through that hole, and I used the knippets once again, and I tugged it up, and it just went straight in. That was pretty. I am impressed. I am impressed. Okay, and I'll bolt everything back on. Okay. So I put on. Where are you? Turn the light on. Put on the fuel hose. The fuel hose is on. Can you see it? It's over there. I've done the fasteners. There's always a seal. Let me point it out. Hold the flashlight and the camera at the same time. There's a seal right there. Don't forget to put that in. And once you finish, this is a tap. So once you finish, don't forget to turn this on so you got fuel flow. Because once you go for a test ride down the street, you're gonna go, oh, the bike stalled out on me. So fuel tank on successfully, and I'm gonna bolt everything back on, and I'm gonna start it up just to be happy. And that's when I'm gonna be finished, once it starts up.